Hi, good evening. I want to talk today about something that keeps coming up. When I've been talking about healing, yesterday I hosted a wonderful group of women and we talked about flower essences and finding support in nature. And it just keeps coming up in different conversations with people that what health is really. And so I just wanted to discuss that really quickly. Basically, health is flow. And how do we get to flow? We want energy to be flowing. We want all of our body systems to be in flow because flow is health. When things are flowing, then there's health in the body, right? If our fluid isn't flowing, if our muscles aren't supple and flowing, if the connection between muscle and bone isn't supple, if things don't flow in our body, if energy can't pass easily in our body and move easily and freely in our body, then we don't feel good. It comes up as distress on the body, as aches, pains, illness, etc. and uncomfortable awarenesses. So we want flow. So how do we get flow? Everything, the body is designed to flow. Everything is designed perfectly. If you've ever studied anatomy, it is, if you want to learn about the wonders of the world, if you want to see how miraculous God is, just take an anatomy class. The exact concave and convex curves of the spine are all designed perfectly to allow for the greatest flow of energy down our spinal column, which is a huge point of energy passing in our body. Bones and joints are the places where energy really passes through on a very high level. And so that's what the spinal column is. It's full of bone and joints, and our nerves pass through there, our nerve roots. So it's a very, very powerful place energetically. We want it to be flowing. If you look at the way that the anatomy is, it's incredible. So we want flow. Flow is, well, high winds. Flow is our baseline. Flow is our health. And how we get to flow is by having things aligned. And the way that we get to alignment is by having things in balance. So if we want to have health, we want balance in our lives. We want balance between the yin yang. We want balance between cold and heat. We want balance between wet and dry. We want balance between all the four elements in our body. We want balance in our bone structure and the way that the muscles are attached to the bone structure. We want, if we exercise one side of the body, we want to make sure that we exercise the other so that things stay in alignment. So the way to stay in balance and therefore in alignment. So the way to reach health is to have balance in your life. So if there's an area in your life that you feel is out of balance and you feel like you would like to be healthier, then seek to find the balance point for whatever it is that feels out of balance, and you will find greater health. Now, the way to finding balance is not to actively seek it. That is usually the best way to keep something elusive. The way to get to your greatest balance is to intend it. You set an intention in your life. You raise your awareness. I would like balance between work and home. I would like to be able to spend wonderful quality time with my family and have a thriving business. And when you set that intention, things will align so that that works for you. And if you try to find the balance, it usually just becomes a juggling act and it stays elusive. So that is what I wanted to come in and say tonight. Find where you can have greater balance in your life. Intend, set an intention, affirmations that you do have greater balance in your life, and watch it unfold for you and watch greater health flow into your life. All right, sending love. Have a good night.